Welcome back to Patrick's Tech Reviews, and today I'm presenting you the Canon Legria Mini X. In the Middle East, or in Dubai, this is a brand new product that just got launched. Actually, you can't even get it in the store yet. It's going to come in mid of August, end of August on the market. So thank you very much Canon Middle East for providing me the camera for testing. So you can basically see how good the camera is, or basically see if you like the camera or not. So first of all, I can't do an unboxing because I didn't get the box with it. It doesn't really matter. What comes in the packaging will be the cord here. It will be a cable to charge it through the, where is it, the DC in. That's the first disadvantage, I would say, in my opinion. You can charge the battery only in camera. The battery is in the back here. If you open it up, it's quite a big one. It has 1910 milliampere hours, which is a big advantage compared to the Legria Mini, which we reviewed and which I have here as well. Size comparison. Size comparison. You see the Legria Mini X is a bit bulkier, a bit bigger, a bit longer, a bit wider. Has bigger microphones. So if you want to see a video on this one, just check below in the description or check on my channel. And let me just show you the camera from different angles and then run through the menu and then give you test footage of it as well, and give you my opinion of what I think is good about it, what I think is bad about it, and if I can recommend it or not. Okay, so what can I tell you about the Legria Mini X? First of all, this one has much improved sound over the Mini, Legria Mini. It has a linear PCM recording. It has manual control over the sound, which you see here. You could have a mic jack and you have a headphone jack, so you can put in your headphones and listen to what you're recording. Then you have the on and off button here. On the other side we have the USB and HDMI slots, the playback button and the record button. Other than on the Legria Mini, where you had this one used for taking pictures, this is only for recording. So you can start recording from here or on the screen. Then on top we have the vari-angle screen, as you can see here. You can flip it, you can adjust it really towards the position you need. Form factor wise, you hold it kind of like this way. Usual camcorder you hold it this way, so it's really kind of weird for your wrist, and after some time it's gonna hurt. So this one is much more natural holding position. However, what I've experienced with this one as well as with the Legria Mini, it doesn't have image stabilization because of the wide angle. It doesn't really need it. It has 170 degrees ultra wide angle and for pictures, and I think 160 for video. But the moment you move, it starts shaking. It has a aperture of f2.8. Obviously it doesn't have any focus, it's all focus. You have no manual focus on the camera. Single focus, ultra wide angle. Then it records in MP4 with 160 degrees in wide angle and 64 in the zoomed in function. The zoom, however, is digital only, which I would never use, and I hate digital zooms and it just doesn't work. And then you have AVCHD recording, and the angle actually narrows down to 150 degrees in wide angle and 51 in narrow. However, if you turn off the image stabilization only in the zoom, you can go back to 64 degrees, and still it shoots with 170 degrees in wide and 78 in narrow. Then, as I said, you can record AVCHD. There is some limitations if you switch in between the modes. Some of the menus options you can only use in MP4 and not in AVCHD. So that's a disadvantage, I would say. And the only image stabilization that it has is electronic vibration reduction, but only in close-up mode. So that's pretty much it for the basics. Then the big advantage of this, it has a built-in stand. So as you can see, you can really put it up. So this is actually made for people who blog. So actually, if I would be in front of the camera, I point the camera at myself, and I'm gonna start talking, recording, singing, whatever, because this is made as well for musicians because of this huge stereo mics in the front you can see, compared to the Legria Mini. You see the mics are much smaller on the Mini. Or for if you're like a skateboarder or like something that basically involves recording wide angle shots, and you should look into the Legria Mini X. Okay, so let me just pause it for a second, and then we come back and I show you running through the menu. Alright? Okay, I'm back. First advantage from the Legria Mini X versus the Legria Mini, it takes normal SD cards, not ultra micro SDs, whatever. Recommended is to use class 10 and above. This one is a 64 GB now with 30 megabytes per second recording. Again, other than on the Legria Mini, the mini SD card was going in here. In the Legria Mini X, it goes in the back, which is more natural, I would feel. Okay, so let's start it up again. As you can see, auto, normal recording tells you what it is. The moment I talk, you see already the audio level here. Oops, now I put it in the close-up mode. You see the audio level, and you can lower it down on the side here with that one. Obviously you have to go into manual mode. So now let's just go through the different settings we have here. No, sorry, I can't see. Here we go. Okay. Now movie format, as I said, it's AVC HD or MP4. Video quality, you have 24 or 17 Mbps. Slow shutter, and again, things like this face detection, auto backlight correction, you can't actually do anything with it. It's just there as like an information, but you can't change it. It's on all the time. Then audio, you see you have tons of controls here. And then language, tons of languages, date, brightness of the LCD. I found that the LCD in the Legria Mini is brighter. Oh, here we go. This is a bit better. Just a tiny bit. Then you have auto power off. You have way more options on this one compared to the Legria Mini. Then the sound, you have music, festival, speech, meeting, forest and birds, noise suppression. That I used in the car. I have a test about that. I wasn't really a fan of this. And then you have the custom setting. But you have to go, as you see, other settings. So I don't know why you don't include a button here. If you can't do it here, you have to go again to the different menu. Well, what to do? You have automatic and manual. If you put it in manual, then you're gonna have all the options available, which were here. No, we don't. See, that's a thing that I don't understand. If you put it in manual, it should be automatically in manual. You should not be having the problem of going through all these different things without changing it in two different places. But if you have it in manual now here, you can see that if I turn the wheel, I can adjust it so that I can put the peak up or down. See? So that helps you actually to really adjust it to whatever environment you're in. So I like that. Close-up mode is digital, useless in my opinion. If you want to use it, go ahead. Switching between picture and video is here on top. I would not use this for pictures really, even though you can shoot it in. A lot of people think 12 megapixel is something good. It's not about the pixels, it's about the sensor size and the quality of the pictures. But this is really for video recording. As I said, you can start recording here or on the side here. And now let's go through the other menus. So sound, I already showed you the different modes here. Then video, special recording. You have interval recording. You have slow motion, you have fast motion, video snapshot, and pre-rec, which records basically 3 seconds before you start recording. You can see I cannot use these ones now because I am in AVC HD mode. So I have to go into the video format, change to MP4, wait a second, go back in, close, go to the video mode, and only now I can record it. What I would like to see is basically whenever they're going to bring the next one, that if this is not possible, it should give you the option, do you want to switch from AVC HD to MP4? Yes, and then right away it does it for you instead of you going back, and because if you want to record something fast and don't have the time to change it, you might lose what you wanted to record because you have to flick through the menu. So that's something they could improve on X. Auto mode worked pretty well, I have to say. Then again, flip, rotation, mirror image, same thing like on the Legria Mini I showed you in the video. Mirror image, basically, if you stand in a picture on the left, it will flip it and you're going to be on the right. So everything is flipped like in a mirror, however the writing as well, so it's going to be weird, so you have to be careful what you do with it. What I really like is the detection orientation. So if I was using it in the car recording now myself like here, if this is my face, it would be normal. If I put it hanging upside down, it would flip it. However, again, the same problem, it only does that in MP4 recording, not in AVC HD. So in AVC HD, I had everything upside down. Not that great. Then a self-timer, and again, the same thing, you can connect it to your phone. Let me just quickly show you the app as well while we are talking about it. So the app would be camera, what do you call it, Camera Access Plus, and you have two options, monitor from home or monitor while out. So you can use the Legria with the optional accessory of like a pan thing where you attach it on it, and you can connect it to your Wi-Fi at home, and then use your app, now in this case on the iPhone, to check what's going on at home. So if you have a baby, that's how they advertise it, just check Canon's advertising. You just put the camera on that pan thing, everything is set up, it's connected to the Wi-Fi, you can watch it on iPhone, Android for sure as well, iPad, and see, for example, if your baby is crying upstairs or downstairs, and you can go basically there and even tilt the monitor from left to right. You can start recording here, you can record to the storage of the phone, however in lower quality, or you can record to the storage of the camera. It worked, took unfortunately a little bit of time to set it up, which is not very convenient. I mean, once you set up your home Wi-Fi, that will work. However, if you basically choose this one, I will just show it to you now. Okay, let's see. You see, it takes quite some time to do that. And that's a disadvantage, I would say. It just takes too long, you know. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video now. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, launch a smartphone app, enter the camcorder ID that appears below. See, look how long that freaking code is. So all that takes too much time. It should be quicker. It should be, you find it, you connect it, automatically everything is done. It doesn't work that way. That's the disadvantage of having it. I mean, it's a nice function, but what do I gonna bother using this if it's too complicated to use? Not really. Okay, so put the iPhone aside, and yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna show you the videos now. I really like the camera because of the wide angle and because I do a lot of car shooting and in-car video, and that thing just helps. I mean, I did it so far until now with my Canon cameras and the GoPro, but what I really hate about this freaking GoPro is I have to set it up, put it in this thing where it's inside, the sound is shit, and connect it to my phone, see if the angle is right, and then the battery dies after 1 hour or half an hour, depends on if a battery pack or not. This one now, with a huge battery, I was not able to run it down yet, and I was really using it a lot, so that I reckon will last 2 hours easily, 2.5, while the Legria Mini I had checked, it didn't even get close to an hour. Again, it's bulkier, obviously that makes a difference. This one has better sound, really good microphone, and form factor is really nice. It fits in the pocket, very easy. It has the stand, so from that point of view, I think it's really good. And the price for the Legria Mini X in Dubai is 1,599 dirhams. It's going to be launched now this month in Dubai across all the different retailers outside there. So if you're a blogger, if you're a musician, if you're like some kind of skateboarder, you need a wide angle. If you record videos where you are inside a car and talk, this is really good. Size comparison, just quickly, this is my Canon EOS M. See, it's kind of the same size, but the lens obviously is bigger. And this one has nowhere close to a wide angle lens. You can get a wide angle for this one, but it will be more expensive, just the lens itself, than the camera itself, the whole Legria Mini X. You have the mic in, you have the headphone in, you have manual control over your volume. Only disadvantage I would say is you can charge the battery only in camera, and that is stupid. So if you want to record it, I mean, if you do a lot of recording, you want a second battery, where are you going to record it if you use this one? You will have to buy a separate charger. Now this one is from the Mini, but something separate like this, but it's going to cost you extra. So I would have loved to see if they have brought the Legria Mini X with the charger, external charger, but at the same time the option of charging it in camera. But again, maybe that's for the next Legria Mini X2 or whenever that's going to come out, maybe next year or the year after. I can recommend it. Thank you very much for Canon Middle East for providing me the camera to test it. Now check the footage out and please subscribe, or on the bottom, depends on where you're watching. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Ask any question, and I hope the test footage will give you some more insight. So from my point, thumbs up for this camera. I really like it. I hope I can keep it a bit longer and record a bit more footage with it, because it's really handy and it improved my workflow and reduced the time of me setting up everything when I record in the car. So just check out the footage and the audio, and thank you very much. See you next time. Cheers.